Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge will be joining us from the sideline. A look at the starting group for the match. Wagner and Banchero are the forwards. In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. And it's Carter in at the center position. And for Boston, the small and power forwards, the star pair of Brown and Tatum. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Porzingis in at the 5, home in the paint. You know, Greg, so often we talk about depth, but how important is it for these teams to possess it?
Yeah, especially with the amount of injuries we see happen every season. It's so critical that teams have players that are ready to step up and produce. It really allow you to not have to change the way you play.
Now here is Holiday. 6 to shoot. The tray. Banchero grabs the board. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for the Magic. Suggs with the ball. Down low. And finished off by Banchero.
Big-time dunk by Banchero. I like seeing the aggressive side of this young man.
Tatum on the wing. Buries it from three-point range.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Let's send it over to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Joe Mazzulla. David.
Now, we spoke briefly about how critical it is to slow down Paolo Banchero. Coach said he can be a force on offense when he gets a couple to fall. The energy and effort from our guys has to be high if we want to contain him. We'll see if that team can contain Banchero out there, guys. Back to you.
Thank you, David. GA, when you look at the development of Franz Wagner, what now is the next step for him?
Kevin, for me, it's the three-point shooting, specifically becoming more efficient out there. And I also think he's going to have to become a better passer, ball mover. I got total confidence he'll get there because the rest of his game is complete.
The first one falls. Franz Wagner, as we know, Stan, came into the league with a splash and hasn't really slowed up since.
Now, Kevin, I think he's surprised a lot of people. He has never played like a young guy. He's always played with the maturity of a veteran guy, and he just keeps getting more and more responsibility. He's handled it well, and then he could become a perennial all-star.
I like that assessment.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
And the soft touch for a guy Porzingis' size. He shoots it so well from the mid-range.
Now here is Carter. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. Buries the long-range jumper.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Outside Tatum. Brown wide open. He fires. Off target from three-point range. Holiday against Wagner. Here's Suggs. Here's Banchero. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The first overall pick, and Stan, we have seen this kid, 6'10" Paolo Banchero. How impressive have you assessed his passing skill?
Well, Kevin, it was the thing that surprised me most about him when he came in the NBA. I knew he could put the ball on the floor and attack the basket, get to the free throw line, but he is one of the best big playmakers in this league, making the game easier for all of his teammates.
Wow, what a great asset.
You aren't kidding.
Well, Coach Van Gundy, you spent a number of seasons with the Orlando Magic franchise. And looking back at that time, what stands out?
Well, Kevin, what stands out for most coaches in jobs, we actually won a lot there, and the winning stands out. I coached a great group of players, inherited not only talent, but guys of high character. It was winning, and it was fun.
Did a lot of winning down there.
We did.
Now, here's Tatum. Carter pulls it in. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Bounce pass Suggs. Pass to Banchero. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Here's Suggs. And the three off target. Celtics trail by 4. Here's Hauser. Back to White. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Boston again missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
So the wing on the left. Suggs kicks to Banchero. Yep, that one goes. Banchero's got 6.
Oh, the defense puts contact on Banchero inside, but he just bullies right through it.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
Everyone, come on, make some noise.
Here's Tatum. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Shot to stop the run, and slam dunk by Tatum.
Tatum, good for at least one highlight finish a night. This guy is box office.
Suggs looking around, tries a 3. And Boston with the rebound. Tatum, he's got 5, goes straight through the defender for the dunk, draws the foul, he'll go to the line. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency. Across the board, the numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
At the line, shooting 1.
And that one misses. Stan, you talk about a stacked roster. It's hard to find many weaknesses for the Celtics.
Yeah, Kevin, there's a reason the Executive of the Year award went to Boston's front office last season. The Celtics are built right, and they're built to last.
Here's Tatum. After the basket by Franz Wagner. Tatum down low. Plays it up and banks it in. Tatum's got 9.
Excellent job finishing on the inside. Tatum doesn't fear going in amongst the trees.
Pass to Banchero. Carter with a screen on Tatum. There's the lob to Carter. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And because of Carter Jr.'s finesse and athleticism, his teammates trust him to finish those alley-oops in style.
Here's Hauser. No scoring in this one. Tatum, that's good.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Wagner outside. Pass to Banchero. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Here's Hauser. He's defended by Wagner. The wide open look here for Porzingis, and the Celtics hit again from deep.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value. Well, you like the competitive mindset there, trying to answer right back. It just didn't fall.
And Stan, as he enters his prime, Jason Tatum is shooting to become the face of the NBA.
Yeah, and Kevin, he knows winning is the key. For a star player on a great team, learning that balance, when to take over and when to set up your teammates, is a big part of it.
And the first one at the line is good. GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
And so Tatum nails them both.
And looking at Tatum's game, you know, he really doesn't have a weakness. He can give it to you in a variety of ways.
Now here is Carter. And here's Banchero. Will it go? The shot, no good. Great D that time from Tatum. Suggs with the steal. Carter outside. And it's off from three-point range. Celtics leading by 4. Here's Tatum. Carter pulls it in.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
And Carroll passes to Carter. Porzingis with the block.
And just fast off the floor to challenge shots. Porzingis, this helps him get a lot of blocks like that one.
Back to Tatum. Tatum draws the double. And Holiday kicks to White. Shot clock at 6. A three-pointer, no good. The Magic trail by 4. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Here's Banchero. Great D that time from Tatum.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Tatum. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
Sleep on Tatum. He has some ups. And I love seeing him trying to electrify the crowd.
Orlando's gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, well, like a lockdown corner in football, teams just try to keep the ball away from Jrue Holiday. He says, I feel like they're not afraid of me, but like, okay, get him off the ball. To me, that's respect. I don't need other people telling me how good I am. You can see it by their actions. Kevin?
So true. He can't be intimidating, David, and we thank you for that report.
Let's see it. Get down. Unique
Bitadze is checked in for Banchero.
In for the Magic, number 35, Goga Bitadze.
And Orlando has possession. They trail by 6. Back to Carter. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Wagner outside. Can they get it? Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got 5 rebounds tonight to the paint. And the dunk by Tatum.
Well, you know Jason Tatum can score, and that's exactly what he's done thus far.
The Magic trail by 8. Carter outside. Pass to Wagner. They set the pick. Here's Bitadze. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Well, this is why you watch the floor at all times. The best shot can appear in the middle of your own.
Here's Hauser. He's defended by Wagner. Offline with his 3.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
And the three-pointer, a big part of KCP's game. About half his shots come from out there.
Tatum finds Porzingis to the left side wing. Tatum looking around. Tatum draws the double. 6 on the shot clock. Holiday gets the bucket.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
And sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And it's Wagner missing. Celtics leading by 6. Now here is Holiday. And here's Tatum for 3. The rebound by Caldwell Pope. Pass to Suggs. And here's Carter. Here's Bitadze. Wagner with it. 18 feet out. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2. The Celtics shooting 56% in this first quarter. An outstanding start for this offense. Outside Tatum from downtown. They grab their own miss. Porzingis. And he goes big with the dunk right over Jalen Suggs.
And talk about persistence. Porzingis just being a bully on the offensive glass and punishing the opposition.
Here's Bitadze. Pass to Suggs. 1:29 left in the first quarter. Into the lane. The shot that time not on target. Holiday with the defensive effort. Boston leading by 6. Here's Tatum. 18 points for him. Pass to Hauser. Looks for Holiday. Gets it to him. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Wendell Carter. And one of the most respected players in the NBA is Drew Holiday.
Yeah, Kevin, he's a 3-time Teammate of the Year award winner. He's also a Sportsmanship Award winner. He is a pro's pro.
That free throw good from Drew Holiday. And Greg, the way Orlando ended last season, that's really fueled their fire for this year.
Yeah, I mean, a tough loss to Cleveland in Game 7 of the opening round. But it's hard to win in this league without first incurring some battle scars.
And Orlando making a change here. Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Wendell Carter. Banchero comes in for Franz Wagner. Anthony's checked in for Caldwell Pope. And it's Anthony Black in for Jalen Suggs. Now here's Anthony. And Pritchard pulls it down. 44 seconds left to play in the first. Holiday, the pass to Pritchard. Back to Holiday. Launches a three. Drains it from beyond the arc. Holiday's got 7.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Now here's Anthony. 2-second difference between shot clock and game play. Three-pointer. Sinks the triple.
Cole Anthony.
And so it's the Boston Celtics bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we'll be right back after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And I like the fact also that they're the ones that have forced the action. They've created a lot of offense by just attacking the rim.
And so in the game for the Magic, Jonathan Isaac is out there with Paolo Banchero. Then there's Black. Then it's Anthony. And it's Bitadze in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Excellent work in the screen and roll. Banchero solid at knowing when to shoot in those sets.
Here's Pritchard, still without a basket. Puts it up from 12, and the jumper is on the mark. And the Celtics lead by 7.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
Well, and that shows how much confidence he has in his ability and the work that he's put into his game.
Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. The kick out to Tatum. The rebound by Bitadze.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
So it's the Celtics now. Paolo Banchero unable to get his last shot to go in. But 3. Tatum with another miss. The Magic trail by 7. Here's Anthony. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Here's Shireman. Pass to Horford. Tatum with a screen on Isaac. Cornet passes to Pritchard. At the top of the key, Horford shoots over Isaac, and it's sent back by Isaac. Banchero left side. It's picked off. Tatum with it, working on Black. That one goes. Count it. Tatum's got 20 points.
Oh, good work from the mid-range there. Tatum likes taking that shot when he can create space.
Pass to Anthony. A steal. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Tatum on the wing. Oh, what strength and power from Tatum.
And it's going to take more than that to stop Tatum. A wing who can score in so many different ways.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
Let's give them another round of applause.
Celtics making a switch here. Davison's checked in. Greg, you've been a part of some great contending teams over the years, but what's it like being on a team at the bottom of the standings with not a lot of hope for the regular season?
Well, Kevin, no one likes losing, but it can certainly take a toll. But it can also allow you to play more freely when you know you're bad and you're not having to deal with the pressure of expectations.
Outside Anthony. Good work defensively by Horford. Celtics leading by 9. Here's Davison. The rebound by Batadze.
Yeah, that's a missed opportunity. Great look. Just couldn't finish.
Banchero kicks to Black. To the middle. Isaac outside. The Magic again can't hit. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter.
And how about the decision-making by Tatum there? I mean, fantastic at just having a feel for what the defense is going to do and then creating the space there for the jumper.
And so here's Orlando. After Jason Tatum getting his shot to go from deep. Count it, and the Celtic lead is going to get back down to single digits after the bucket is good from Isaac. Boston's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Here's Tatum. It's hauled in by the Magic. Banchero's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Isaac. Rebounded by the Celtics. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Outside Tatum. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
His shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Tatum whirling it to go.
And look at the focus. I mean, Tatum's not going to allow the defense to overwhelm him. Simply keeping his eyes on the bucket there and cashing in down low.
Anthony looking it over. Over to the left wing. Isaac with a screen for Banchero. 4 on the clock. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Defensive foul.
And guys, that strength will serve Banchero really well in the league, and we're starting to see signs of it already.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line tonight. And the Magic making a change here. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Goga Bitadze. Franz Wagner comes in for Isaac. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Cole Anthony. And it's Suggs in for Black. From Rookie of the Year in 2023 to an All-Star Greg in 2024, Paolo Banchero.
And Kevin, that really says it all, doesn't it? Few players hit the ground running like Banchero has. Becoming an elite competitor, people fear almost instant.
Now Suggs, after Jaylen Brown's three-pointer that didn't go. Pass to Wagner. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Taken away by Holiday. Oh, and here comes Holiday all alone. And Holiday throws it down.
He's an explosive, athletic guard. And I tell you, the coaching staff must love watching Holiday in the open court.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy.
Boston, put your hands together. Once again, they are Celtics Entertainment.
And it's the Magic with the ball. Suggs passes to Wagner. Now here's Caldwell Pope. Banchero outside. Count it, number 5 from the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11.
And this is what everyone wants to see. Banchero is attacking without hesitation on the offensive end.
The wide open look here for Holiday. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Holiday's got 11 points. The Magic trail by 12. Now Banchero. He's got 13. And here is Suggs. Here's the 3. And it's Banchero missing. Pass to Tatum. Tatum gets it inside.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Fires from 18. Rebound by Paolo Banchero. Banchero's got 5 rebounds tonight. Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, last season the Magic extended Coach Jamal Mosley's contract through 2028. He said, "It's not about me. I just want each one of these guys to reach their full potential. This game has been good to all of us. I want to be part of maximizing how great they can be on and off the court." Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Brown, no good. The Magic trail by 14. Banchero outside. Pass to Suggs. Wagner outside. Releases. He makes that one drop only a second, 5 tries.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's Porzingis. 7 points in the game. Tatum taking... What a jam! Tatum doing it with style!
How about Tatum there with the finish with some authority above the rim?
From the stripe. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Tatum's got 35 in the game. The Magic trail by 16. Suggs dishes to Carter. And there's Banchero on the assist by Carter. 15 points for Paolo Banchero.
And great work inside. This is where Banchero feasts.
Working his way from scout to head coach, Jamal Mosley was a longtime assistant under Rick Carlisle. He has paid his dues, Coach.
Yeah, and Kevin, I really admire the guys that put in the time, as you say, pay their dues, and get themselves ready for when they get the opportunity. There's a lot of outstanding younger coaches in this league, and Jamal Mosley's as good as any of them.
Yep, I would agree. Here's White. Misses the 3. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for the Magic. 17-point game. Pass to Carter. Back to Suggs. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs. That's his first foul.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Wagner's checked in for the Magic.
Wagner.
Celtics leading by 17. Now here's Tatum. He has 38 in the game. Boston again missing. Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
From outside the arc. Check the line.